Welcome back to making old archetypes great again. This time I have replays of the zombies working. I got one, two, three, four replays for y'all. Let's load this one first. Let me just swap it over to my side. Swap, come on, swap. Alright, play. I'll show the deck profile of the deck that I'm using for anybody who wants to see it. I generally like putting this card in here because then I won't have to use my Pyramid Turtles to bring out this. I can use it to bring out Ilblub or other cards that I have in the deck like Vamp Vamp. This is where the deck is a little different. I threw in the a couple of Eidolons in here for capping out on certain things, heavy hitters. What did you do?
No. Okay, so this guy, he has Karibos in his hand. He's attacking. And so the guy attacks with 3 Karibos in his hand. He's attacking. Karibo, banish. And then he's like, oh, well, if that's the case, GG. He attacks with the next one. Plays another Karibo.
Okay. If you're wondering why I got rid of Caligula, is because I had no other way of keeping it maintained on the field against other decks. So I generally discard it after one turn, because then it starts, because of its effect. Each player can only activate a monster effect once per turn. Also, each player can only attack with a monster during each turn. Not good for this deck, staying out multiple turns. Skull Invitation, self-explanatory. No, I should have seen this coming if I actually read Hush Psychic Cleric's effect. And should have summoned an extra monster. Because now I get Asperger allowed. And then he's gonna get any card that's on the top of his deck added to his hand, which for him was Serene Psychic Witch. This deck is not 100% guaranteed with all archetypes, but it's definitely one of those decks that could get you far when you can. Just in case any enemies tried to do anything, Mind Protector kind of would have messed me up. Skull Invitation. Just gotta love Skull Invitation. Let's move over to the next one. Yeah, I just go down the list. No, this one was special. Because as you can see, my hand was horrible straight off the start. Besides the greed in my hand, which you'll see why that was the only good card in my hand for like the whole duel. Yeah, you find this masked hero with a couple of guardians and other stuff in here. You got master chain. He seizes these two and mass changes that, gets a bit slower. This door is kind of good. Would be good in an all water deck. And then this is the reason why Greed was good this turn after everything he did. Basically cut the last points he had left over. %90 of this duel was just nothing but spirit rings. Void Ogre Dragon. He can't risk doing any big draw effects if he had any. No, just Psalm Strike and Psalm Warning. No, I didn't go for a trip yet. Tween tweeters in his hand. Which honestly could have saved him if not that he already had Void Ogre.
Oh my. Why was I not told that there is an actual card just called Silent Magician?
I think that's the one that helps you with the Silent Swordsman stuff.
No, it summons Silent Magician cards, ignoring their summoning condition.
Oh.
Instant Silent Magician level 8. Instant. Banishes Gospel of Revival.
This is when things started to look like they were getting better for me. With this board of it. Put that off him. Put that down. I tried to set this down as a bait. Because I knew it's because of this. He got Twin Twisters back. The bait partially worked. That changes into another Dark Law. Another Malicious. And this is something I never thought I'd see. Vampiric Dragon. Honestly, I should run one of these. Because it's indirectly a vampire card. Let me just go for my shuffle bag. If you're wondering why I didn't go for Blackstone Legend and Red Eye Zombie Dragon, do you see these two? Do you see them? that as a business. Good, I get my Vampire Kingdom, and this is what literally, this card right here saved me. Watch what I draw. Look what I go for. And some people can be like, oh, you don't have a beast, or what Eidolon beast are you gonna go for? I don't need an Eidolon beast when I got this big bad boy. Watch. Now pause and think. What happens next? Does he swing into the Red Eye Zombie Dragon and gets a plus, and watch it get a plus 500 from Vampire Kingdom? Swing onto this and turn one of these two into 0 attack points, and maybe getting solemned, or Spirit Reaper slash Dragon Necro pull off the amazing combo, or Red Eye Zombie Dragon and Spirit Reaper pull off the amazing combo, or these ones. Got it? Think you got it? Let's resume. Now here's the next part. Oh, never mind. It shows off what's being blasted by Castel. Oh, it's a Spirit Reaper. Okay. I did not go for a token for the sole reason it was going to get solemn. And now look at the life points and look at Spirit Reaper, and if you completely forgot what this does, that's what that does. If it was not for this, I probably would have lost. Okay, we got two more. And I think this one is still with the zombies. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a good thing that one's saved for last. Am I right? Oh yeah, this was a tag duel that I had using the deck. The guy was using Blue Eyes, and we were going against I think it was Cosmo True Dracos. Yeah, Cosmo True Dracos, and I don't know what the other person was using. Blue Eyes. Obviously, because we got two blue eyes, you can see what the setup was. You can see what power I had to deal with in the beginning. But look how many pluses this guy gets from Maxi because of what this guy decides to do. I think he honestly forgot about the Maxis. I don't care about how much life we lost. It's like, no matter what happens, it's like if I got through my turn and then went to my partner's turn, look at this hand. Chaos Max, Advanced Blood Ritual, not Advanced Blood Ritual, Advanced Ritual Art, Gospel, two Manjis, a Sage with Eyes of Blue, White Stone of the Ancients, and if he had anything else but a Maxis, I'm pretty sure this play could have been even bigger on his end. And then here's my hand. I tried to bait this man out, Cyber Dragon Infinity, just to get the Eidolon summoning magic. I tried like so hard. I'm like robbing zombies. I'm on, take my robbing zombies. Come on, take them. Nope, did not infinity either one of them. So when I flip my Alliaster and his ability goes off, Cyber Dragon immediately goes, nope, you're denied access, you do not get Caligula on turn 2, on your second turn. And it's like my player's turn to like does that, uses this, tries to take infinity, but infinity goes down. And the base ritual. It's just like kill it with fire. And then double Robin Zombies, top 2 cards. Get milled. Guess he kind of feels stupid for not getting rid of these Robin Zombies. Because now, probably, maybe the second most powerful ritual, maybe third. I don't think it's first. I'm pretty sure there's another ritual that's more broken than Chaos Max Dragon. There's not, then I take it back. Honestly feel like Chaos Max is not the strong. And that's only me, I only say that mostly because I don't like Blue Eyes that much. Blue Eyes got way too overpowered, way too fast. I think in like 2 expansions alone, Blue Eyes became top tier, and it was absolutely infuriating. And then we go to my play. Honestly, if I had my field spell, this would honestly be a lot better, but I had to cooperate with the blue. This is where I slightly went stupid. I honestly could have just went Vampire Lord Attack and got a triple mill, but I wanted the Vampire Genesis mostly because I never get to play this man, and Vampire Genesis is probably one of the best zombies to run. Because can only be special summoned by banishing one Vampire Lord you control, cannot be special summoned in 2 ways, unless you have a card that says ignoring its summoning condition. Then discard 1 zombie type monster to the graveyard, then target 1 zombie type monster who's with a level less than discarded those zombie types monster and special summon. Basically, this whole graveyard, if it was zombies, I could bring out immediately. Except for maybe Chaos Max. Yeah, except for Chaos Max. And then Chaos Max comes back. And I know what so many people are thinking, this was technically a Blue Eyes win. Actually, no, it wasn't. The Blue Eyes did not do anything besides the Chaos Max getting rid of Cypher Dragon. Literally, this win was just these 2. Any deck that could swing a lot of times, or a deck that can swarm kind of like Cosmos can, or True Draco, or up to even 6 Samurais, could have even swarmed to the point where this would have been broken. Because Robin Zombies is just a universal card. It can be universally used to mill anything with anything, as long as you're not running like... This messed this guy up really, really quick. He's down to his last 15 cards. And when it goes to my turn... No, it wasn't cupidity. It was reasoning. I remember this one. It was reasoning that messed this man up. Well, he chooses level 1. Honestly, I would have went for like 4, 5. Yeah, and see, it was a level 4. I would have went for 4. Watch it land on like Sonic Bird if I was the one picking it, and then you would have to send Sonic Bird and all that extra stuff just to get that one extra card milled out. Gets rid of the gospel. Make some Zed Mayo, which I don't even know if that actually came out originally with wind-ups. And then here comes my Book of Life. I had to get rid of that. I had a feeling like they were gonna pull something. I don't know why he did that right now. Damage wise, if I could do like a massive amount of damage in like one moment, I could have gained them. Now thinking about it, I could gain them just attacking with Wicked Witch. Attacking Wicked Witch alone. Let's see, 11, 1, 21, 11. No. Yeah, he would barely be alive, but I would still have milled the same amount. And then I just hit this man for like the salty game. I'm practically on this like almost every single day. And then this man I honestly thought was gonna bring with the biggest play ever. Watch what this man does. I honestly felt like he was gonna come back with the biggest play ever. Cause I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, he's got Cosmos coming out. He's getting rid of my Robin Zombie, even though at the point is all he needs to do is basically win all this turn. Which I honestly feel like he could have if he tried to have which I know I was thinking, oh wait, why didn't he target Chaos Max with his effect, and then I remember, oh yeah, can't be targeted or destroyed. So it would have been like, if it could not be destroyed, then it would have been 4,000, and this thing would still be on the field. And then he just throws himself that extra damage, move, possibly get that flip brighter. In fact, to get Wicked Witch. And then this guy. And you just says Manju and Robin Zombies. What else can you do? It's like playing a game of Magic. And then I'm just gonna pause, swap. You know, we were both playing zombies, though. This one was before the edit, because in the newer ones, Immortal Ruler is not in the deck. Just the government.
Oh yeah.
Got the takeover for Vampire Kingdom. He gets the Lumina play, and gets rid of my ever living underworld cannon, which is a smart idea. And let me just get rid of Lumina. I didn't know there was a forbidden land. Well, it's fine. I was like, ooh, forbidden lands. You can't get forbidden lands. Went for the dragon necklace. Went for vampire grace. And so like I've like never faced like a light sworn zombie deck, so I'm like, what do I even do? No, vampire kingdom just fine. Retarded right there, and I had to blow it up. The effect was accurate. So honestly, I thought it was just gonna be BOs and that's it, and then no, he goes for Scrap Dragon. And Scrap Dragon's my Dragon Necro. I just can't be destroyed. So he literally just dropped like the biggest comeback ever. And I literally couldn't Yu-Gi-Oh! To put it in Slayer terms, I could not Yu-Gi-Oh! Cause look at this hand. Look at that board. That was literally all I could do. Was the fusion substitute into a +1. And GG. And that was pretty much it. There are these three, these four right here, but those were from the very first one, and they didn't turn out that well. So you just go in the deck edit, and here's the deck all sorted out. One Genesis, one Red Eyes, one Vamp, one Il Blub, which his effect is amazing when comboed with Vampire Word, because once per turn you can special summon one zombie type monster from your hand or remove or from either player's library. Not library. Yeah. Graveyard. And obviously when it's destroyed it destroys all cards, special summoned by the effect. And then we got a Vampire Lord. You can run double of these. I run one just because this is that. 3 Mizukis,
Yeah.
two Sorcerers, 3 Pyramid Turtles, 1 Alliaster, 3 Spirit Reapers, Pain Painter, Plague Spreader, Blackstone, Book of Life. This is optional, but I use it for this. You can learn some new magic for these two and this one. Optional, optional. Optional. Good for possible OTK. good to protect this one, and this one with its when its effect is being used against it. This to combo into this, and with this when used with Crimson Knight. Vampire Kingdom because it's plus 500 to everything. Takeover for this. Mirror Mail for these guys. Blazing, 2 time machines for just that. Zomas, Robin Zombies, Curse of Darkness, which with this many spell cards is not very helpful, but I use it and it works. Greed for Turbo Decks, and counters. And then Eidolon, Dragon Necro, Star Venom Dragon because half the deck is dark. These two. Double these.
¿No puedes bañarte para seguir esto?
No.
No, pero el tiempo no pasa. Yo respeto aquí, yo estoy al pendiente.
This one. This one to search out the Bazookies, Sorcerers, and with him, with this, you really don't need to run that. The obvious. This one's an optional. There's probably another one. You can probably replace this with a Castell. I don't really use Castell that often. It's a useful Xyz, but it's like not my kind of Xyz. Just for the fact that it's overused, and it annoys me when I see overused cards. That is, even though I am using Alliaster, Eidolon Summoning, and one of the Mirror Forces. Honor Arc, even though it is overused, it's like out of the 100 plus sets, it's like my favorite one. Besides Dark Seraph Sentry, but let's not get into that one. And then Heartland Dracoon, because it works with either one of these, the continuous spell cards, and then this thing, it can't be targeted for attacks. So if it's the only card on your side of the field, and if you have Vampire Kingdom, that's 2,500 that you can swing for if you use its effect. Pretty much this thing's only weaknesses is a Forbidden Things, Infinity, and I think anything that just makes it to where you can't use its effect, and Mirror Forces. Anything that attacks is weak to Mirror Force, unless your name is Chaos Max or Chaos Giant. That is the deck. Next time, I will be looking to show you guys Ghost Tricks. And this deck works way too good for me. And that will be all.